Hi folks, I'm meteorologist Matt Barrentine breaking into your programming here this afternoon because we've had some significant changes with these tropical systems, particularly with Marco, which is the one here off of Cozumel. Of course, the other one is Laura, the one over there near Puerto Rico. But Marco has made some big moves overnight last night and in through the day today that has really changed things up here for us. All right, so let's start with those changes. First off, we are now tropical storm watches, where you see this blue color, that is tropical storm watches for Baldwin County, for Mobile County, for George County as well. And then the Mississippi counties over here along the coastline are actually under a hurricane watch. This is all for Marco, not for Laura, but for the first storm, for Marco. So things, like I said, have significantly changed. We're also under a storm surge watch along our local coastlines as well. You know, our west end of Dauphin Island, the causeway there at Dauphin Island, the causeway up here in Mobile Bay. All going to have issues most likely as this storm rolls on in. So let's look at it. This is Marco. The latest device just came in about an hour ago. Winds of 65 miles an hour, so it picked up strength overnight last night. It's also moving to the north at a pretty good clip, and essentially what the storm has done is sped up. It's speeding. There's a ridge trying to build in that the models were originally thinking that was going to push the storm off to the west over towards Texas, but it's going to go faster than the ridge can push it. So it looks like it's going to go almost due north for a while, and that would bring it in possibly in and around the mouth of the Mississippi River, right through there as a Category 1 storm. Let's zoom in here so you can see that a little bit better. And you can see the east side here of this track gets pretty close to us, gets right up to that state line here as the storm moves north. And so it's still a real possibility it could be very close to us. And even so, even within where it could come in there, we'll be on the east side of the system getting some pretty significant impacts, particularly on the coastline, areas like Dauphin Island, areas like Fort Morgan. Those areas we'll see at the least likely upper end tropical storm strength conditions. So we're talking storm surge issues, some gusty wind issues, all that as we see the storm move northward. And very quickly, this is Monday at 1 in the afternoon. We could start seeing the first bands off of Marco by late tomorrow night. And then certainly by the time you wake up on Monday morning, we could be dealing with squally bands moving through our area as the storm comes on in. So very quick, we don't have much more time to think about this. You might want to go ahead and get on out in that yard now. If you got some things out there like the umbrellas at the tables and chairs that could blow around, go ahead and secure that stuff. This is coming in fast, and it's going to be bringing with it some gusty winds and a lot of rain. Now, it is good news that it is moving fast in a sense, because it's not going to give it a whole lot of time to gather much power. That's why the Hurricane Center has it as a Category 1 storm, and a minimal Category 1 storm at that. Laura, winds 50 miles an hour, winds moving to the west at 18. So this one's moving quickly, and it's going to be moving through almost the same exact spot within 2 days. So it's going to be about 2 days behind. Monday afternoon, when this thing is making landfall somewhere up here along the northern Gulf Coast, Laura will just be coming off there of Cuba and entering the southern Gulf. And then within 2 days, Monday at 1 p.m., making a landfall at a very similar area. And you can see we are included in the cone there. So we're not out of this one either. And even if it does make landfall, say over here, once again, we'll see impacts from this system. And this one likely has a little bit stronger winds. It'll also likely be larger in size. Marco's likely to be fairly small in size. This one's likely to be a little bit larger in size here with Laura. So we have a lot going on, a lot to track here over the next few days here at Fox 10 News. We're going to stay on top of this all the way through with updates here on the half hour. So meteorologist Matt Barrentine will be back with you here in a short while.